God, if you close your eyes.
Hey there, what is going on, guys? My name is Crazy Pie, and today we are going to be talking about, in my opinion, one of the funnest classes to use in Titanfall 2. Honestly, I just came around to use this gun not even too long ago, at least like an hour and a half ago. Well, by the time I'm making this video, it's like 3 o'clock, like 3:50, and by the time I used it, it was about like 2 o'clock, okay? So I've already got this gun up to level 10, and it's honestly probably the funnest gun I have ever used, guys. And I know it's another class to the video. I'll get into another like an actual good tip video for Titanfall 2 next week. It's really just like an unbalanced schedule, I guess. It's not really a schedule, to be honest. It's just a Titanfall related video. But guys, try this class, okay? This is so much fun. Someone commented on my other video saying about the softball, and I went out and I tried out the softball, and I must say, guys, this gun is extremely overpowered. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight up into the softball class setup. Alright, guys, so coming into the softball class setup, we're using the stim, because since this softball is pretty much, if you don't know, it's a grenade launcher that shoots, it basically shoots sticky grenades. So pretty much what this grenade launcher shoots is sticky grenades. And because of that, you want to try and run as fast as you can to stay out of the way of the enemies, as well as you can easily damage yourself with the softball. So you want to try and run fast and heal yourself really fast so you don't get damaged too much from the enemies, and you can definitely keep yourself healed, because it does have a splash damage. So if you shoot a wall in front of you or whatever, you can take damage from that and it will hurt you. That being said, we're running stim. We're also running Firestar, only because we have Ordnance Expert, and I find that if you're playing a game of like Amped Hardpoint or anything else, you can easily just throw that Firestar, I should say, right at them and easily destroy them just like that. And honestly, I kind of like the Firestar, and it's pretty overpowered in my opinion. The man of the show, the main friend of the guys, we have the softball, okay? This thing's a beast, alright? So pretty much coming into the stats here, you can see it has 71 damage, but it doesn't really decrease that range because you're shooting grenades pretty much. And it does have splash damage though. That's the only time when it will decrease. So what I recommend you do is if an enemy's running, try to shoot right in front of him so you can easily get the splash damage kill on him. And it takes around 2 to 3 grenades to kill him if it's at splash damage, but I think if you stick it directly on the enemy, it should one-shot him, I think, okay? I haven't played with it too much, but from what I have played, I do notice that it does tend to one-shot sometimes. The magazine size is 6, and because of that, guys, we're running extra ammo, and I have to say, it's a pain, okay? You have to get this thing up to level 8 in order to get the second attachment slot, and trust me, it might be hard, okay? It might be really hard to get up to level 8. But once you get it up to level 8, definitely run extra ammo and speed loader, because this gun has such slow reloading time. It's probably one of the slowest reloading guns, like a primary weapon, in all of Titanfall 2 in my opinion. And it is the slowest thing I have ever seen, okay? So because of that, you want to have more ammo in your gun at a time, especially because since it does take a few grenades to kill. So we're going to be running extra ammo so we can have more bullets, or grenades, and then we're going to be running speed loaders so we can put those grenades in our gun a lot faster. Next up, we're running the Wingman Elite just because I found that it's a pretty fun pistol, and it's really just personal preference. Run whatever pistol you want. The softball is good for taking down Titans, so just run whatever pistol you really want to, just in case you run out of ammo and you need to reload for your softball, and then you're in a sticky situation. Just pull out your pistol, easily take down enemies. I just like the Wingman Elite. It's personal preference, but you can use whatever you guys want. Coming down here, we have Ordnance Expert, because this is a grenade launcher. That being said, it will foresee the distance that you are shooting. So, yeah, pretty much you can just not auto aim, but it'll pretty much just tell you where you're going to be shooting these grenades. So you can always shoot it directly at the enemies, and you can always get a pop on them and always shoot with the splash damage right in front of them. So we're using Ordnance Expert. Also, the grenades have a faster cooldown, so you know your Firestar will have a lot faster cooldown, and it's just really good to use in my opinion with the softball, because if you're aiming down with this thing, I mean, it's kind of like training wheels for a bike. I mean, when you first start out with this thing, it's going to be kind of hard to kind of like see and to know where it's going to land, your grenades are going to land from this gun. So it's just, you know, you kind of got to practice with the Ordnance Expert, and then once you do get it down, you can change it to whatever you want. I recommend changing it to health regen faster because since you can hurt yourself with this class, you know, you want to try and stay healthy as much as possible, but honestly, I'm having fun using Ordnance Expert. Inner Pieces just because it's a really sweet, cool looking, you know, it's a really cool execution in my opinion. It's really cool. You just phase shift into the enemy and rip them apart from the inside. And then we're using Hover, because I found with this gun, if you're shooting from up above down onto the enemies, you're basically just raining down upon them, and you're just basically, it's a lot easier to kill them, I find, because you're going straight down at them. So I find Hover helps me stay up in the air a lot longer, as well as if you're ejecting from a Titan, you can stay up in the air and you can easily shoot at the enemy Titans because they might not know if you're falling down, they might not know if you're staying up, so you know, you can just easily get the jump on the enemy Titans. So yeah guys, that is one of my favorite classes in all of Titanfall 2. Guys, go ahead and leave a comment down below on what your favorite class is in Titanfall 2. The Titan I recommend using for this class is Ion with his Grand Cannon kit because you can easily shoot your laser core a lot longer and it's really cool. So guys, comment down below what your favorite class is in Titanfall 2 to use. Mine is this class recently because I find it to be a lot of fun and you just feel so good using it, to be honest. Guys, if you're new to the channel, leave a like as well as subscribe. Around halfway to 500 subscribers, we'll do a face reveal at 500, guys. I am super pumped for that, and then after that we're just going to be overloading them with like the commentaries and just awesome content related to video games like Titanfall and maybe some Call of Duty. I don't know, but I like Titanfall and it's awesome. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys later. Peace.